In this video, I'm going to spill all the tea on the narcissist's new supply. How long have they been around? Are they better supply than you were? Why does the narcissist seem to treat them better than they treated you? And more, because there's so much more. If you've ever wondered these things yourself, be sure to hit that like button and sit back because we're starting right now. Hi there and welcome back. My name is Jess. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about narcissistic abuse and how to become a strong survivor, start now by subscribing and ringing the bell so you don't miss anything. Quick reminder, if you'd like information about a one-on-one phone chat with me, shoot an email to bookachatwithjess@gmail.com. And for early access to my content and exclusive content, make sure you click join and enlist in the Survivor's Army. The narcissist's new supply is a hot button issue with survivors, especially right after a discard, but it's definitely a feeling and something you think about, and that can linger long into the recovery. The whole point of this video is to give you as much information as I possibly can to put your mind at ease about the new person or possibly people in the narcissist's life. So where to start? Right? Well, I find the beginning is generally the best place. So, how long has the new supply been around? This is something that you're probably never going to find out, unfortunately. But here's the thing. The first time you see or hear about their new supply, they have already been in the picture and probably for quite some time. For that, survivor is the nature of the narcissist. This person was found, stalked, and groomed before being put up on the pedestal that you got knocked down off of. Narcissists do this nifty little thing called monkey branching where they're holding on to you but reaching out looking for something else. And when they grab a hold of something else, they make sure that it can support them, give them what they need and what they want. And once they're sure of this or think they're sure of this, only then do they let go of you. They never just let go of you without having somewhere else to go. And then they move forward. So this person was in the picture before you stepped out. 9 times out of 10, simple as that. But to actually pinpoint how long, there's really no way to find out. It's a whole lot of digging and a whole lot of detective work that, frankly, who wants to do that? Is the new supply better than you? This is one of the most commonly asked questions that survivors have when they're going through recovering from a relationship with a narcissist. I certainly had it, and my answer is always going to be the same. No, the new supply is not better than you. The new supply is something that you aren't, that's true, but the word isn't better. The word is right there in the title. It's new. The new supply is someone new for the narcissist to fool. The new supply is a shiny, new toy. Narcissists get bored very quickly. I say it all the time. They have the attention span of a moth, and they have to move on, amongst other reasons why they leave. It's all just rolled into one. Narcissists let their masks fall off, and we see who they are. We see what's going on underneath. They have to move on for that reason as well, and they have to find somebody new who doesn't know what game they're playing at. The new supply is naive to what the narcissist is doing, just as you were. They're going to get blinded by love bombing, sucked in, gaslighted, future faked, same as you. Always remember, just like me, you were new once too, and all of that happened to you. For these reasons, you shouldn't feel jealous of the new supply, but this is always easier said than done. I was certainly jealous. I'll always be transparent about my experience. I was extremely jealous. You might see the narcissist being all sweet and nice to the new supply, and this will cause jealousy. However, this is nothing more than the narcissist love bombing the new supply. This is why it looks like the narcissist is suddenly an amazing, wonderful new person. And it gives you that feeling of, they were shitty to me, so I must be shitty. And they're so great to this new person, they must be so much better than me. No, this is nothing more than love bombing. The narcissist is working right now, trying to hook this fresh meat as fast as they can. Don't envy this. Remember the cycle that they're doomed to repeat. Love bombing, devalue, and discard. Even though it's over for you because you've been discarded and you won't entertain a Hoover and it's done for you, they're going to go right back and do this over and over and over again. So they're right back to work. They've clocked back in. They're love bombing somebody new. So they're being that wonderful, amazing person who's fake, and you know it's fake. Don't envy this. It's not real. Fear can also spark jealousy when it comes to the new supply. A fear that this new person is so much better than you and can therefore make the narcissist into this perfect person, the person you were hoping and begging and crying and pleading for the narcissist to be. Yeah, this is not going to happen. Can't stress that enough. Please put your mind at ease about that. The narcissist has no intention of changing for you, nor the next person, nor anyone. This is who they are, and this is how they like things. Unless there's an awful lot of self-reflection on their end and industrial strength therapy, which neither of those are happening, the narcissist remains the same. The new supply is not the savior that you couldn't be. I know there's always a lot of guilt about that and wondering if somebody new is going to fix them. No, you have to be able to fix yourself. Nobody else is fixing us through our experience. Nobody else is going to fix them. They have to do it, and they don't want to. The new supply can't fix a damn thing as far as being a narcissist is concerned. Lastly, try not to be envious of the new supply, and I'll tell you why. I am not jealous, obviously, but I once was. Narcissists don't date lackluster, shitty people. Let's just put it out there. They don't. They date incredible people. They want good people, just like we do. So naturally, there are going to be good qualities about the new supply, even though we just wish they were garbage. They're not. Usually narcissists follow a pattern. They want somebody sweet, empathetic, with no boundaries, and somebody just like you, somebody just like me, someone new, unsuspecting to what's happening. And here's the thing now that everything has happened to you, and of course has happened to me, you know what the new supply is in for, and they have no clue. So think about that. Don't hate this person. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous that somebody else is in line for the roller coaster that you know makes you throw up, that you don't want to go on anyway. That's silly. You don't want it. Why are you mad that somebody else has it? Don't do that. Don't do that. Is the new supply just the absolute love of the narcissist's life? Let me go ahead and roll out and make this one quick. No, narcissists are not interested in love. I've said this 1,000 times. Narcissists want admiration, not love. I'm of the belief that they know what love is and they are capable of it. Again, this is my opinion, but they're afraid of it. So they stick to wanting to be adored, admired, and worshipped. Probably closer to that last one, but that's what they want. They're not interested in love. This new person is not going to be the love of their life because love isn't what they're after. Even if the narcissist marries the new supply, marrying does not equal love. This is a narcissist, or at the very least, somebody who ranks high on the spectrum of narcissism. They do not marry for love. I have a video on top 10 reasons why narcissists do get married, and I will link that for you down in the description. But I can tell you right now, love ain't on the list. If you're curious what is, check out the video though. These are transactional beings, and love ain't a thing. A really interesting topic that I did a video on a long time ago was, what does the narcissist tell the new supply about you? And you might be thinking, why would the narcissist tell the new supply anything about me? Well, of course, if it will work in the favor of the narcissist, they're going to do it. A narcissist will tell the new supply things about you like, you're crazy. This is used to discredit you just in case you find out about the new supply and try to reach out and warn them about who the narcissist is underneath and what they're up to. This also works to the advantage of the narcissist because the new supply feels that they're better than you and they get that little ego boost. It's a little love bomb power trip, and they will then lavish even more supply and all that kind of junk onto the narcissist. The new supply will also get told that you're jealous of the new supply. Again, the new supply feels super special, But this is super sneaky on behalf of the narcissist because this is a really awesome little triangulation tactic to pin the new and the old supply against each other, directly or indirectly, just by saying things like, just by mentioning old supply to the new supply, or vice versa. Why would you do either one of those things? Jealousy and triangulation are thrown around by narcissists whenever they can. The more jealousy they can spark, frankly, the more fun it is for them. Along those same lines, the new supply might be told that you want the narcissist back. It's also a thing. The narcissist will more than likely run a smear campaign and tell the new supply that you're a bad person. This will make the narcissist look like a hero or the victim, depending on how they want to play their game. And that it all varies from a narcissist to narcissist basis. This also makes the new supply think, wow, I am so awesome. Again, this goes into the love bombing and nothing more, making them think that they're so awesome and the narcissist is so enamored with them to get them hooked on the narcissist as fast as they possibly can. Inside that smear campaign will be tidbits like you've somehow betrayed them, which is pretty much all that projection. You're the liar, you're the cheater, you're the thief, you're the this, you're the that. The new supply is also usually told to stay away from you. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the you're crazy, which was just aforementioned. Typically, narcs don't want old supply and new supply to meet up and take notes, naturally. So all of this being said, it's important to mention, if I haven't made it obvious, that the new supply is not going to be treated better than you. We're treated, and, sometimes I get a bit of a pushback when I say this from survivors, that the new supply won't be treated better than you were treated. So I kind of want to talk about that for just a second. I'll hear something like, well, things have to be going better with the new supply because they were only with me for a year and they've been with this new person for 2 years and they're engaged and they're going to get married. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy timeout, Batman. When in the fuck did time equal happiness? It doesn't. I promise. Always keep that in mind. When did the amount of time equal happiness? I know people who went to college for 4 years and loved every damn second of it. I went for a year and said, all aboard that nope train, I hate this, and never went back. Time doesn't equal a damn thing, except survivor. All time measures in this kind of a situation is how long somebody will tolerate abuse, how long somebody will let this go on. If you were with your narcissist for a year, okay, I was with mine for 18 months. I promise you, I wasn't fucking happy, okay? I don't quote unquote beat you. There's no winning. There's no losing. Time does not equal happiness. The amount of time that they're with somebody literally means nothing except that's how long this person is choosing to be abused. No more and no less. We don't get any better treatment than anybody else does. I don't care what you see on social media either, so I don't even want to hear that game because all of that is bullshit and it's all lies too. So don't even want to go there. I have a video about that anyway. The new supply will never be better, but will always be necessary, and it's something that, frankly, you shouldn't take personally. This is part of the narcissistic cycle, which I talked about earlier, that these individuals are doomed to repeat. Yes, you've been discarded. I'm not saying it's not traumatic or awful or terrible for you, but they're just gonna go, this does not affect them. Okay, you were gone for a minute. Maybe they're not having sex for a little while, or maybe they don't have somewhere to live or whatever, but they're just rolling forward with emotionally. This really doesn't do anything for them. They're right back to love bombing something else. This cycle that these individuals are doomed to repeat. It is nothing to envy. It's nothing to want. And if you find yourself feeling like this, then you probably need to go back and look at those 10 trauma bonding steps that I have a whole series on that I preach and teach, because there might be something that you're not working on there that you might need to revisit. Also remember that heartache heals faster than the ego bruise. We all have the ego bruise. It lingers, it sucks, they hurt, and like I say, they don't heal fast. And if this sounds like an area where you're having trouble, I can't suggest enough, on top of other things, finding your passion in life and boosting your self-esteem, because both of those things have to do with you. Trust me, you care very little about them when you are focused on what you are doing. If you're really worried about what's going on with them and their social media and the new supply, not enough focus is on you. There's a reason why in a car, the rear view mirror is so tiny and your windshield is so big. Where you are going is so much more important than where the fuck you've been. I promise. So speaking of that, tell me what your passion is down in the comments. Tell me what you love to do. And really important for those of us who need a self-esteem boost, share with other survivors down in the comments, what do you do to work on boosting your self-esteem? Did you ever worry about the new supply at all? Spill all of it with me down in the comments if you would like to. If you want more information about narcissists, be sure to check out my series, How to Spot a Narcissist. It is exclusively for channel members, so consider joining today. I have my new supply playlist on the screen if you want more videos like this one, which pretty much went over all the videos, but you can check it out for more information. Everything else is down in the description, my email, everything else you need. Please share and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.